Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 1, Our Environment. In this video, we will learn the very short answer questions from this chapter. So let's begin with our first question. Question A, what is lithosphere? Let's see what the answer says. Answer. The lithosphere is the hard, outermost solid layer of the Earth, which is made up of rock materials and includes the crust and upper mantle. Now that we have understood the lithosphere, let's move on to the next question. Question B. Define the term environment. The answer to this question is as follows. Answer. The term environment refers to the surroundings or conditions within which an individual or living organism exists, including both natural and human components. Environment includes both living and non-living things. Keeping this in mind, let's look at our next question. Question C. What are the biotic components of the environment? Let's find out. Answer. The biotic components of the environment consist of all the living organisms, which include plants, animals, human beings, and other organisms. That was simple to understand. Now, let's learn about the known living part of the environment. Question D. What forms the physical environment? Here is the answer. Answer. The physical environment is formed by the non-living or abiotic components of the Earth, namely land, lithosphere, water, hydrosphere, and air, atmosphere. As we continue our learning, let's move to another important term related to the environment. Question E. What do you mean by ecology? Let's understand the answer. Answer. Ecology is defined as the scientific study of the relationships between living organisms and their interactions with their surrounding environment. Now, let's discover where life exists on Earth. Question F. In which sphere does life exist? The answer is quite interesting. Answer. Life exists only in the biosphere, which is a narrow zone where land, water, and air come into contact with each other. Since we are talking about the Earth's spheres, let's look at another important question. Question G. Which layer of the atmosphere acts as the protective layer? Let's see the answer. Answer. The ozone layer acts as the protective layer of the atmosphere because it protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. Moving ahead, let's understand an important concept in ecology. Question H. Why is an ecosystem considered as the central feature of ecology? The answer to this question is as follows. Answer. An ecosystem is the central feature of ecology because it includes all the living organisms in an area, interacting interdependently with each other and their abiotic environment. We have reached our final question. Let's complete it. Question I. What are the main domains of the Earth? Let's find out the answer. Answer. The four main domains, or realms, of the Earth are the lithosphere, land, hydrosphere, water, atmosphere, air, and biosphere, life. And with this, we have completed all the very short answer questions from Chapter 1, Our Environment. Exercise complete. Please ensure your notes are updated. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson.